You're always too stupid for your own good.
I'm simply advising you to focus on the daughter you kept. And forget you ever laid eyes on my son.
Do you honestly think it's that simple? How am I supposed to forget him now that I've seen him? Such a handsome boy. With that dark hair and those smoldering blue eyes. He's a spitting image of me. I can't believe I didn't see him the day at the hospital.
When was James at the hospital?
I treated him dreadfully. Upbraided him for bothering one of my doctors. But if I had known the truth, I would have let him take all the time he wanted. I would have turned over the entire staff. But how was I to know? In fact, when I heard that his last name was West, it did give me pause, but it's a common name and it isn't the name you gave him. Why does my son have a different name than the one he was born with? Something tells me it has to do with why you are in that cell.
Luke?
Your mother killed your sister?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't Nina she was trying to kill, it was the baby she was carrying. Did I mention my sister was pregnant?
Why would she do that?
Doesn't matter. The bottom line is it was all about the money, which in some ways makes me feel better, and in some ways makes me feel worse.
You mean you can tell yourself that your mother wasn't acting out of malice, that she didn't hate your sister? She wasn't deliberately trying to end her life.
You could say Nina was collateral damage.
I'm so sorry.
I mean, I was young when it happened, but I still remember her. Not from pictures. I mean, I remember her. When I was a kid, she used to take me to the park and push me on the swings, and she just made everything fun because she was always having such a great time. She just liked being alive.
I'm sure she wouldn't want you to hurt this way.
I can't help it, though. You know, I keep going over again and again in my head, and what gets me the most is my mother lied to me all those years. She manipulated me to her own ends, and I just let her do it.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. It's bad.
No, what I meant was, your mother sounds a whole lot like my mother.
If you must know, Nathan is James's middle name. And he chose my maiden name to use professionally as a tribute to me.
Come now, Magda. I didn't just fall off the Späße truck. There's obviously more to it than that.
You know, it's amazing to me how twisted your mind is.
You say twisted? I say intelligent. Far too intelligent to be distracted by a few petty insults. This is my son we're talking about. I heard the way he yelled at you. He's furious with you. Going on about some will. So, tell deine Schwester, what exactly did you do to make him so upset?
Whatever I did, I was driven to it by that monster, Silas Clay.